Good stuff, good stuff. Bob, you playing in tonight's quiz? Renisha, Team Orange. Hope you're doing well, Renisha. You all ready for the new job? Thanks, Appletree. Yeah. Man flu. We carry on regardless. We carry on. Good to hear, Bob. Hope you're doing well. Amy, how's things? You joining for tonight's quiz, Team Purple? Hay fever, yeah, maybe. Just watched Scream 7. Nice stuff. Right, guys, we have Team Blue, underrated. Team Red, with AJ. Team Green, with Heisenberg. Team Yellow, Appletree. Team Orange, Renisha. First to 11 wins the game. As you know, first 2 correct answers in the chat will get the points. Good luck to you all. If people wish to join as the game progresses, we'll put it to a vote. Team Blue, Team Red, Team Green, Team Yellow, Team Orange. Good luck. Your first question. Which bear species is native to the Arctic? Which bear species is native to the Arctic? Underrated. And Appletree. Correct. Team Yellow and Team Blue score first. Congratulations. Your scores will update on the top of the screen. If you're new in, put your name in the chat. You can either register to play or donate your point to another team. Absolutely, Renisha. We're doing the first two. Ladies and gentlemen, your next question. What is the capital of Australia? What is the capital of Australia? Canberra is correct. Congratulations, Heisenberg and Team Green. You're on the board. Unfortunately, Amy, we cannot accept multiple answers. Therefore, Apple Tree in Team Yellow moves to 2 points. Amy, are you in Team Purple? I panicked. Amy's in Team Purple. Ladies and gentlemen, you need not panic. Stay relaxed. Stay cool, calm, and collected. Your next question. What French holiday is celebrated on July 14th? What French holiday is celebrated on July 14th? Bastille Day is the correct answer. Hear ye, hear ye. Your next question, ladies and gentlemen. Finish the phrase. Hit the nail on the. Hit the nail on the. Hammer. I mean, you're not wrong. The phrase we were looking for is hit the nail on the head when someone makes a pertinent point. Spot on. Apple Tree and Amy, congratulations. Apple Tree in Team Yellow. Move to 3. You're on the board. Amy, congratulations. Dill, how are you? You're doing well. Would you like to join a team? Let us know. In the meantime, hear ye. Your next question. Ladies and gentlemen, your next question. Please tell me the chemical symbol for silver. The chemical symbol for silver. Yeah, Amy's good. Underrated. Deal, absolutely. Team Pink is available for you, sir. AG is the correct answer. Congratulations. Deal and Amy again. Deal in Team Pink and Amy in Team Purple. Take the points. Ladies and gentlemen, your next question. Philly, pleasure to have you here. You are in Team Teal. We have underrated in Team Blue, AJ, Team Red, Heisenberg, Appletree, Renisha, AJ, Dill, and Phil. Ladies and gentlemen, your next question. Correct spelling is essential. Please tell me the capital of Scotland. Please tell me the capital of Scotland. Birmingham. Appletree. Amy, Heisenberg. Team Green. Move to 2 points. Amy moves to 3 points. I should know this, I'm in Scotland. Who said Birmingham? Why? The Humour Award goes to Appletree for this evening. Unlucky AJ. Stay in the game, guys. Stay in the game. Fantastic. Hear ye. Hear ye. Your next question. The questions will get progressively more difficult as the quiz takes its course. We will cover a number of different topics, from politics to geography to math, history, riddles, and general pop culture. Good luck to you, ladies and gentlemen. Please finish the phrase. The calm before the... Not a problem, Philly. I'll catch you soon. Calm before the storm is correct. A number of correct answers. Underrated. Congrats. And Heisenberg. Absolutely, Charles. We just had Philly move from Team Teal. How have you been? Hope you're doing well. Charles, you're now in Team Teal. Things are heating up nicely this evening. We have top players in Charles, Heisenberg, underrated, Renisha, Amy, Appletree, Dill. Good to hear, Charles. Good to hear. Ladies and gents, teams, your next question. Which bear primarily eats bamboo? Which bear primarily eats bamboo? The correct answer is Heisenberg. Charles and Renisha, all correct. Points will go to you all. Charles in Team Teal takes his first point. Renisha in Team Orange will take a point. And of course, Heisenberg moves to first in Team Green. There's a lag. I was second. We will put it to a vote. Please, chat for the people, by the people. May the scales of justice forever be in your favor, Amy. Please vote now. The people have spoken. A unanimous decision. Unfortunately, Amy, the bread has not landed jam side up for you. Stay in the game. Good luck to you all. Think fast. Type faster. Hear ye. Hear ye. Your next question. Please finish the phrase. Spill the. If I was hesitant about sharing a topic, what might you say? Spill the. T is correct. Is correct. The first 3 people I have in my chat: Heisenberg, Charles, and underrated. Heisenberg, Team Green. Charles, and underrated. Congratulations all. Stay focused. Refresh the stream, guys. No problem, Heisenberg. Let's see how it goes. If you'd like to team up, that's also an option. We could take it down to... We've got about 8, 9 players. We could do teams of 2. We'll discuss that. Your next question, ladies and gentlemen. Please tell me the capital of Germany. Please tell me the capital of Germany. Berlin is correct. Congratulations, Charles. Deal. Aronelli, how you doing? Hey, Trippy, how's things? No problem, no problem. All good. If you don't know, welcome in. Aronelli, Trippy. First to 11. Doing well, Trippy, doing well. How's things, Aronelli? Keeping well? Name in the chat to register, guys. Good to hear. The scores are updated live. Your next question, ladies and gentlemen. A number of top players. It's anyone's game at the moment. Team Blue, Team Green. 4 or 5 teams. Good luck to you. The questions will get progressively harder. In which county in England is Lee and Perrin's sauce made and bottled? In which county in England is Lee and Perrin's sauce made and bottled? Lock in your answers. Truth, welcome in. Erinelli. You don't know what Lee and Perrin's is. Ladies and gentlemen, blasphemy will not be tolerated in the quiz courts. The answer you were looking for is, of course, Worcestershire. Worcestershire. Please tell me someone has put that on their cheese toastie. Please tell me someone has used that on their grilled cheese toastie, a beautiful delicacy to tantalize your taste buds and satiate the most ferocious of appetites. The question was, in which county in England is Lee and Perrin sauce made and bottled? You got to try it on a cheese toasties, ladies and gentlemen. We have one correct answer with AJ. Seeing that AJ is not yet on the board and it's his first time playing, we're going to give a point to Team Red. AJ, your first points, congratulations. Hear ye, hear ye. Please tell me, who was the UK Prime Minister at the start of World War II? All good, Trippy. All good. Feel free to play along. Who was the UK Prime Minister at the start of World War II? Gordon Brown. Ah. Churchill. Absolutely, Patrick. Absolutely. Patrick, Team Coral for yourself, sir. Hope you're keeping well. Jack Sparrow. Unfortunately, that is not the correct answer. Those who said Winston Churchill, he did take over mid. And in fact was the Prime Minister when World War II finished. The answer, however, you're looking for is Neville Chamberlain. Unlucky. The Humour Award must stay with Appletree and her answer of the capital of Scotland, Birmingham. Very good. Very good, Appletree. It's going to take some doing to beat that answer. Ladies and gentlemen, hear ye, hear ye. Your next question. Welcome in, Patrick. The spelling was incorrect, I'm afraid, Trippy. As a previous holder of the Scales of Justice, you must be a stickler for the rules. Chamberman is incorrect. Hear ye, hear ye. Your next question. Which G can be a font, a type of novel, or a style of architecture? Which G can be a font, novel, or style of architecture? Welcome in, Mr. Patrick. Charles, Dill, Amy, Renisha, Appletree, Heisenberg, AJ, underrated. Which G? Answers will close in 5, 4, 3. The correct answer our contestants were looking for is in fact Gothic, which G can be a font, novel, or style of architecture. Gothic was the correct answer. Grotesque is incorrect, Arinelli. Ladies and gentlemen, Patrick, unfortunately you are out of time. You do have the correct answer. Which G can be a font, a type of novel, or a style of architecture? Grammar will prevail. Accuracy will be rewarded. And bad behavior will not be rewarded. Hear ye, hear ye. Ladies and gentlemen, your next question. What is the capital city of the Seychelles and the name of an Australian state? What is the capital city of the Seychelles and the name of an Australian state? Time is up. Trippy in Team Violet takes the points. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, lock in. Team Green and Heisenberg, 6 points away from victory. Your next question will be worth 2 points. The first 3 correct answers will take 2 points each. South Africa has 11 official languages. Name one of them except for English. Name one of them except for English. The quiz will not take a course. Underrated. There will be a varied level of difficulty of question. I'm impressed. The question was, South Africa has 11 official languages. Name one, except for English. Afrikaans, Zulu, all correct. Very impressed with your answer, Anisha. Very impressed. Patrick takes a point in Team Coral. Congratulations. Patrick, Charles, Truth. Charles in Team Till moves to 4. Truth, I don't even have you in a team. If you wish to play, let me know. Renisha, fantastic answer. We'll get yourself a point. You're officially in the game. Truth, what team are you in? If you wish to be in a team, you let me know. 2-point question. Absolutely. Scores are being updated. Unbelievable. Unbelievable knowledge, ladies and gentlemen. Lock in now. Lock in. This is a long question. In The Three Little Pigs, the house that survived the huffing and puffing of the big bad wolf was made of what? The house that survived the huffing and puffing of the big bad wolf was made of what? Round is finished. Straw. We have a contender for the Humour Award in Underrated. Brick is the correct answer. Retro is not currently registered. Patrick, Appletree, and Truth were all close. Patrick and Appletree, congratulations. Patrick moves to 3. Appletree moves to 4. Truth, do you wish to play? I don't think Deal is here anymore. If you wish to play, put your name in the chat. We'll allocate you to a team. Not a big deal. Deal is still with us in Team Pink. Retro wishes to play. Is AJ still with us? Apocalypse, Retro, you can join Team Red. Meet Comrade AJ. Comrade AJ, meet Comrade Retro. We'll play the word game after. Ladies and gentlemen, lock in. The next question will be worth 2 points. How many times has Great Britain hosted the Winter Olympics? How many times has Great Britain hosted the Winter Olympics? Answers will close in 3, 2. The correct answer is 0. Charles, the only player to take the points. Great Britain has never hosted the Winter Olympics. Hear ye, hear ye. Ladies and gentlemen, lock in for your next question. Please finish the phrase. Let the cat out of the... Apple Tree. Apple Tree, we have a confession that has come from one of our contestants. Bag is correct. Patrick and Charles, congratulations. We have a confession by Apple Tree. The sheer weight of the pressure of her devious deceit in tonight's quiz has come to the forefront. Ladies and gentlemen, we go to the people for a decision. Apple Tree has stated that she copies the answers and pastes them. Should there be a yellow card brandished for this blatant level of deceit, justice must and will prevail. Apple Tree, the people have spoken. Whilst your honesty is respected, appropriate action must be taken. Parliamentary procedure must be upheld. Thank you, Mr. Retro. Mr. Charles, prevail it shall. Thy gauntlet has been thrown. Thy challenge has been accepted. You bring shameth upon thyself. Apple Tree, you are forfeiting from the next 2 rounds. Your questions, your answers hold no weight for the next 2 rounds. The scales of justice must forever be balanced. If it was not for your honesty, it would be a red card. If it was not for your honesty, it would be a red card. But we here respect you greatly and hope to see you back in the next couple of rounds. Hear ye, hear ye. A decision has been made. Contestants, your next question. Please tell me the capital of Norway. Please tell me the capital of Norway. Oslo is correct. Charles and Patrick. Team Coral. both score. Let me remind you of the Humour Award won by Apple Tree. The question was, what is the capital of Scotland? Apple Tree's response was Birmingham. The Humour Award stays with you, Apple Tree. Crunchy Biscuits. Do you wish to join a team? You can join Team Orange, is our lowest scorer currently. How you doing, Fox? How you doing, Sammy? Put your name in the chat if you wish to play. No big deal. We'll add you to a team. Your comrade will be introduced to you in due course. Hear ye, hear ye. Ladies and gentlemen, the next question will be worth 2 points. The first 2 correct answers. Please tell me what a taxidermist does for a living. Lock in your answers. Please tell me, what does a taxidermist do for a living? Amazing knowledge. Ladies and gentlemen, amazing knowledge. We try to expand our horizons and test the limits. I have the questions, but you keep answering. Unreal performance. Unreal performance. Correct answers. 2. Retro. My apologies. Correct answers to Patrick and underrated. Team Blue moves to 5. Patrick in Team Coral moves to 7. The question was, what does a taxidermist do for a living? A number of correct answers. Not a problem at all, Sammy. Not a problem at all. Agreed, Trippy. Absolutely agreed. Creepy. But it pays the bills, I guess. Alas. Retro. Should Retro get the points? Please cast your votes now, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Truth Seeker, how you doing? All is well. All is well. How are things with you? The votes are tied. Please cast your final votes. Votes are now closed. What does a taxidermist do for a living? Taxidermy. I don't know. I kind of see your logic. What does an accountant do for a living? Accountancy. You know? What does an economist do for a living? Economics. I see it. I see your logic. However, the correct answer we were looking for is stuffed animals. Therefore, the votes were split. The votes were split. Carpenter carpets. Yeah, that's it. Yeah. My brain is not braining. The math is not mathing. I don't see it. I don't see it. The answer we were looking for, stuffed animals. Ladies and gentlemen, we move on. Your next question. Finish the phrase. A blessing in. The scores are updated live on the top of your screen with your team color also displayed. Retro and Team Red, congratulations. Retro and Charles. Retro in Team Red. Charles, you move to 9. 2 points away from victory. Unlucky. Andre, how are you doing? Crocodile. It's not the answer we were looking for. A bold attempt that I can only believe is an attempt to be humorous. Having said that, Andre, would you like to join tonight's quiz? Hanif would like to join as well. Apple Tree, welcome back. Ladies and gentlemen, your next question. We have Team Teal and Charles 2 points away from victory. Team Coral 4 points away. Team Green and Heisenberg 5 points away. Who can pull it back? Who can snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Who will show the heart, the desire? Your next question. Ladies and gentlemen. In which decade did the colour of the tennis ball used at Wimbledon change from white to yellow? In which decade did they change the colour of the tennis ball at Wimbledon from white to yellow? '80s is correct. Charles moves 1 point away from victory. The next correct answer was by Underrated, who moved to 6 points. Team Teal and Charles are on 10 points. Team Coral in second with 7. Team Green and Team Blue in joint third. The next question will be worth 3 points. Only the first person in the chat will take the points. Increase the point threshold for the win. Charles is 1 point away. Everyone's still in it. The first person to answer this will take 3 points. Lock in now. The Gurkha soldiers who serve in the British Army are mainly recruited from which country? Elsewhere. Trippy is correct. The answer is Nepal. The answer is Nepal. Trippy in Team Violet moves to 4 points. How you doing? Welcome in, guys. Welcome in. Your next question. The Gurkhas from Nepal, high altitude. The next question will be worth 3 points. Same rules apply. First person will take them. Your next question. 3 points on offer. What number Pennsylvania Avenue is the White House? What number Pennsylvania Avenue is the White House? Answers are closed. Retro. You are correct. Retro and Team Red move to 7 points. $1,600 is the number of the White House, Pennsylvania Avenue. What number Pennsylvania Avenue is the White House? 1600 is correct. Congratulations. Retro. Team Red, you move to 7 points. Teal in first. Coral and red in second. Green and blue all in third. The next question will be worth 3 points. The first person to answer correctly will take the 3 points. Lock in. The Canary Islands are in which ocean? The Canary Islands are in which ocean? Atlantic is correct. Unlucky, Renisha. AJ. Underrated. Is it going to be a comeback from Team Red? Joint first with Charles and Retro. Ladies and gentlemen, your next question. Next question will be worth 1 point. First correct answer will take that point. What is the 12th letter of the alphabet? What is the 12th letter of the alphabet? How many people said the whole alphabet to get there? L is correct. Patrick, Team Coral, move to 8 points. Underrated, get it? Only the first person. I used all 13 fingers. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Team Coral in second now. Team Blue and Team Green joint third. Team Red and Team Teal joint first. The next question. Underrated, we will put it to a vote. The votes are in. Your fate has been sealed. All good, all good. Ladies and gentlemen, should a yellow card be brandished to Underrated, talking back at other players and our hosts, mouthing off at the ref, just a slap on the wrist due to the game being at its close. will put it down to the emotion and the heat of the moment boiling over. Hear ye, hear ye. Ladies and gentlemen, your next question. The next question will be worth 3 points to the first person who can answer it correctly. What is the name of the town where the Flintstones live? What is the name of the town where the Flintstones live? Bedrock is correct. Truth Seeker, as you are not registered in a team, you have the option to donate your points. You cannot donate those 3 points to anyone who would win the game. You can therefore donate it to blue, green, yellow, orange, purple, pink, or violet. The choice is yours. To the team in third place. In third place, there are 2 teams, Team Blue and Team Green. The choice is yours. In Team Blue, you have Underrated. In Team Green, you have Heisenberg. You have chosen Heisenberg. Heisenberg moves to 9 points. LJ, how's things? See you, Sammy. Lock in now. The next question will be worth 2 points. The first person to answer correctly will be awarded those points. Apple Tree has 4 points. But you also did win the Humor Award. Lock in now. Underrated. The ink is barely dry. The ink is barely dry. on your outrageous, outspoken comments towards other players and our hosts. And you sit here and ask for an award? How dare thee? How dare thee? Hear ye, hear ye. 2 points for the first person. Me for a pub quiz would be epic. You know, we'd probably win any pub quiz. I've got to be honest. It'd be a team. It would be a hell of a team. We'll get it sorted one day. We'll get it sorted one day. I digress. I digress. It seems I am not immune to your charms, nor this virus that has got the best of me. Your next question. The Olympic Mountains are in which American state? The Olympic Mountains are in which American state? Washington is correct. Heisenberg moves to 11 points and takes the victory. Congratulations, Heisenberg. Let's show some support. Hit the buttons, hit the emojis. Bravo. Bravo, Heisenberg. Unbelievable. Team Green, 11. Team Red, 10. Team Teal, 10. Great game tonight, guys. Great game. Heisenberg with his Starlink. Hit the buttons. Show some support. Congratulations, Heisenberg.